And you have to excuse my craziness on the screen, but yeah, hello Malinka.
Hello.
So, this episode we thought we'd move a little bit away from magic and into some tech, because we want to start moving away from here and into the desert to build Persepolis, where we will generally be housing all our tech things. But to do that smoothly, we're going to want to kind of get a little bit of tech over here to make sand or sandstone, so that we can build all our structures. When we talked about the materials that we're going to be mostly using, sandstone tends to come up top. So I think this episode will prioritise making sandstone on an automated way. So let's think about what we need to start off with. I think first thing I'm going to be doing is making our stuff using, and you can actually see I've been searching a little bit, but I'm going to be using thermal expansion as our mod of choice to get started in this. And when we've talked about how we're going to do this, we wanted to power our stuff with lava. And we're not using pumps yet for pumping lava, although that wouldn't be too difficult, but we thought we'd try a different approach. And we're going to use these portable tanks. So portable tanks, they use quite a bit of glass, but we're also going to upgrade them into Invar versions, into hardened portable tanks. And we can do that without the infrastructure of thermal expansion. Most people would expect you have to pulverize all this stuff to make Invar, but however, this machine right next to me is actually quite good at combining different things. So yeah, materials. So we've got ferrous and iron, and it's going to make the compounds for us. That's going to be good. Oh,
Some people might have noticed the height has been changed a bit on this smeltery.
Yep.
We just wanted to make more and more and more. So
all the changes then, because there's this thing here.
Yeah. This is our new toilet. Basically an outhouse. No. We're going to build a tech in here. It's just a small building, so we're not combining magic with technology.
Yeah, trying to keep it separate.
Made it out of cobble because, well, we'll be going to tear it down later anyway.
Well, I'm not going to tear it down. We're going to change it into something else, but that's for later.
Actually, it feels like a bunker now, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, yeah. We should be apt, actually, I think. And then if you look to the tower, I've expanded the tower. So again, we'll be changing.
Axe of the stream, haven't you?
Yeah, lots of axing of the stream. Yeah, so the tower's a lot bigger. The stuff nearer the top that I've been building out is for the episode after this one. So I'm just prepping several episodes at once, but you can see it around. So, you know, that has changed. Other than that, I don't think there's any major changes in between episodes. Okay, how are we getting on with our cooking?
Iron is nearly done.
Yep, so ferrous turns into nickel, and add iron to nickel, and you get, any moment now, hopefully, here we go, molten Invar, which it doesn't display in ingots, it displays it in millibuckets. So let's just see how it handles it when we hit our automation up here. But it seems to be working out.
While this is running, Fire, why don't you start working on the basic tanks, and I'll come later with the Invar.
Sure. I can do that. So let's grab some of this copper. Unless you want to, I mean, it doesn't need to be watched particularly. So you could make it if you want. If I give you the stuff.
Want me to make some tanks?
Yeah, there we go. Here's some glass. Here's some copper.
Ah. How many tanks are we making? That's.
I've been doing a lot of talking these
So,
last
how many
few
tanks do we
episodes.
need, you think?
Just the two. It's fine. One each.
2 tanks?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a lot.
Yeah, I just thought we'd just have one each. That should be fine. And we can upgrade it. So.
That's true. Well, as you can see, the recipe for it basic tank is actually quite simple. Some copper in the middle, some glass around it, and here we go.
Cool.
If I would put back that tank.
And I'll put this one back. Oh, I can't. Oh, they don't stack apparently.
They don't stack? Ah,
No.
that's a good lesson to learn.
Okay. Oh, and we've got enough invar actually to get upgrading immediately.
How many were there?
It's in the bench.
Oh, more than enough.
Yeah.
Let's do it the easy way, like that. Here we go. Upgrade is easy to reach. You just need to surround it with invar.
Cool. That's
So
your
I'll
tank.
grab my tank.
And I'll grab my tank. So let me discuss
thanks.
the
You're
differences between the tanks, I guess. The copper tank, the one that we made before, holds 8 buckets worth of liquid, and this one is 16. And I believe there's 2 more upgrades, which makes it 32, and then you can get reinforced, which is 64. Oh, and then there's resonant as well. Wait a minute, let me check that. 8, 16, 32, 64. Okay, I've got it wrong. Yeah, so the portable tank is 8, hardened is 16, reinforced is 32, and a resonant portable holds 64 buckets. So, you know, it has a tier structure, which thermal expansion's changed quite a bit since you've last seen it, and it has a lot of tiered materials. Let us grab...
Don't we need a tool if we want to move portable tanks? Not sure anymore with the changes.
That might
Used
be...
to hit it with an omni wrench to...
Well, let's find out, shall we? Here's a portable tank, and a bucket of lava which I had earlier, which I've now filled up. And let's see what happens. I'm not sure if I lost my lava though. Let's see.
Yep, you did.
Alright.
Break it that way.
So we need to make a wrench.
That's a waste of lava.
That's fine, it's only 1 bucket.
Let's
I'm
see,
sure
we've
I'll
got
survive.
the crescent hammer in the mod. What else do we have?
We have omni wrenches, but they're flux infused now, which makes them much harder to use.
That's pretty insane, the recipe for that one.
Um,
But basically, I think we need to make a crescent hammer or 2.
I guess there's the Invar battle wrench from thermal expansion.
Where did you find that one?
I just typed in the word wrench. I'm just seeing if
That'll work.
what that uses a crescent hammer. Yeah, let's make a crescent hammer. We don't really need the battle wrench. That battle wrench is for combat as well. There should be metals in here. Malinka, if you go ahead and make 2 wrenches for me, that'd be great.
Give me a second, there's something weird going on.
Okay, well while you're...
Mine for them.
I'll do it then. And I'll check the recipe for a hammer. Crescent hammer, where is it? Here it is. So I want...
Yeah, when I try to type in wrench, I don't find any at all.
Okay. 6 iron and 2 tin ingots. 2 tin and... Oh, we didn't put any iron in this chest. I'll grab some.
Ah, that was going wrong. Somehow it managed to get stuck on page 3 of 1. In other words, I couldn't see anything.
Okay. In this workbench over here is a crescent hammer. Okay.
Let's try with that one. I think we've got some buckets of water here.
Well, yeah, but then you're going to have a problem with water being in the tank.
No, of course not. No.
Okay, and I can see that now actually. So if you place it down again, it should be able to.
Oh, even more cool. Here, I'll drop it, pick it up, and press shift. While hovering over it with the mouse, sorry.
Oh, okay, yep. So you can do that. The other thing that's quite good, and this is to do with Whaler, if I place it down... oh, it doesn't. Just says mode input.
Yeah, it does. Mode input, and just hit it with the crescent hammer without shift.
No, I was wondering if it was going to tell me how many buckets were in it, but it doesn't. Anyway, that's your one. You might want to break it properly, yeah, so you can grab it. And
Exactly what I was
there
planning
should
to.
be a bucket in there, and we should head down. We can do this off camera, but we're going to head down into the mines to pick up some lava and fill up these 2 portable tanks. So we'll be back once these are pretty much almost full. So, see you in a bit. Okay, and as you can see here, we are just putting in the last few buckets of lava into this, and is it full?
Yep, it's full.
Okay, and I'll take one bucket of lava as well. And I think you've got both of them in your inventory, the tanks.
I do indeed.
Nice.
They don't stack. Also, fun fact.
We knew that anyway. We did that from when we were upgrading the other ones.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. So now we've got our lava tanks. Let's just for now drop them in the cobblestone room.
I'm making a quick pit stop, and I'll join you.
Alright, you're sleeping.
3, 2, 1. There.
Okay.
Burn the zombies.
Okay. And just for now, I'll just place them in this corner.
That'll work for me.
Oh,
There's
that's
one.
not...
There's 2.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a corner.
Yeah, I'll move it. I actually... I said this corner, the one I was standing in, but never mind.
Yeah.
Makes no difference. That's cool. Okay, so next on our list to make, how's our smeltery going? Because I'd like, if we need to use a smelter, I'd like to be using it now. So, okay, we've got invar ingots, that's good. Right, the next type of ingot that I want to make, just because of things that we could be producing later, is going to require a little bit of gold and a little bit of silver. So if I take, I'm going to say, let's be safe here, let's get 6 gold and, where's my silver? Can never recognise them at the moment. Yours, here we go. And 6 silver. And I'm going to combine these again in the smeltery. This is something else that you'd expect to be using what's the name of the induction smelter for, but we don't need the induction smelter for this. We can use the smeltery instead.
Electrum?
And this will make electrum. Yep. So we'll let that cook up. In the meantime, Malinka, because I want you to make a lot of this stuff today.
What am I making?
Let's start with engines for power. So
Yeah. That'll be a magmatic dynamo, I think.
the magmatic ones, yeah, dynamo. They've changed names. I'm just going to put some flint in here. You'll need that later. Cool. You ready,
Okay,
mate?
let me go grab. Yep. I'm just gonna grab some materials here. There's the silver I need. Invar.
Okay.
What special I need?
Just if
Iron.
you've got an empty inventory, just grab a bit of everything, pretty much, because you're going to need a bit of everything.
That's exactly what I'm doing, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten most of what I should need, so let's get going.
Okay.
As far as probably shown you the recipe by now.
No, I haven't. I'm waiting for you to show it in the crafting bench.
It's quite hard because I'll be starting with some subcomponents, so, well, let's do that. It's going to... A magmatic dynamo has subcomponents.
Okay. So the redstone transmission
So, for one
coil.
thing it needs is a redstone transmission coil. Needs one of those.
I should mention
It
that
also
the
needs-
recipe is you can tell what a machine does pretty much by their transmission coils or reception coils. Reception means it needs energy. Transmission coils means that it's sending energy. In this case, we're sending energy. Yep, carry on.
It's gonna need 2 invar gears, which you make by putting 1 iron ingot in the middle and surrounding it by invar.
Do you want to make 3 of these
Let's get
engines,
those
by the
out.
way? Just to be...
Wanna make 3 of them?
Yes, please.
Fire, did you wanna make 3 of them? I can
Yes,
do that.
please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. So I need 2 more reception coils. Give me a second here.
Okay.
4 more gears.
Oh, I need to show you how to make use the bench since 1.5. Don't forget you can click and drag.
Yeah, you can drag, I know, but doesn't really work for when you need corners.
But it does actually. If you've got material in the middle, you just go up and down, left and right, and it will miss out the ones that have already been filled.
Okay, and we will be back after these breaks because we need more invar.
Oh, really? Did we not make
Yep.
enough?
Nope, we're short.
Okay, alright, yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, cool, we've got some more invar, I guess it was, and here's the recipe all sorted out for 3 magmatic engines, or magnetic dynamos.
If you would grab those, Fire.
Okay.
What is the next thing we're building?
Okay, next I guess we'd want the, start off with leadstone energy conduits, which is redstone, lead and some glass.
Ah, yes. Do I still have enough glass in the chest? Yes.
And hopefully you got some invar left over,
Lead.
by the way.
I've got some invar, but the rest might be outside still.
Okay, well,
It doesn't need invar, this recipe.
it does, for what, trust me it does. Right, so get the leadstone energy conduits. We don't
There
need
you
many,
go.
just get 2 of well, I'll do it. I'll grab 1 and 2. I'm also going to
That's
steal...
a total of 12.
no, let me take some... Ah, damn it.
Oh.
Alright, thanks. Right, now
You
we're
can
going
prepare
to...
me if you want me to do something.
As I know. So now I'm going to upgrade those cables like so. I think it's... Is it shapeless? Maybe it isn't. Let me just check that recipe again. Oh, okay, you have to separate them. That's fine. Thanks.
I was already putting them
Oh, I
correctly
put-
while you were still looking up.
I actually need invar in there. Sorry, have you got invar ingots? Okay. Let's do that. And have you got any more? I need 1 more invar
Nope.
ingot.
I'll have to run outside. You need 1 more invar. That was all the invar I had left.
Yeah, you may as well change
But-
them all.
There we go.
Okay. Right, excellent. Right. There's not as much wastage that way. Okay, next thing that we're going to make is a pulverizer. I think I'm going to give you some of these back that you might need. There we go.
Materials.
So yep, if you want to put the stuff
Gonna
together
need a
for
couple of those.
pulverizer.
All of those as well. I think I'm gonna need at least 1 of those. I think you've got all the glass, don't you?
I've got some glass here. There you go.
Oh, it's still in the chest. That works for me. Okay. Let's go make ourselves... I'm short on iron. Well, for those of you who have played with thermal expansion before, you'll know this block by heart by now. Here's the machine frame.
Yep.
The basic building block for nearly every machine in thermal expansion. Of course, we're gonna need a redstone reception coil. I'm gonna need 1 gold for that. There we go.
Okay, and let's put the last bits
What's on
in
the top
here.
again?
Oh, I
I
don't
don't think we've
remember.
made a piston yet, have we?
Nope.
Nope.
Shall I make a piston? Then I can do that in this chest over here, I guess. Let me just...
Thank you.
piston. So, I need a little bit of cobble. A little bit more redstone, which
Some
we might need
blanks.
anyway. And some blanks, which... I'll just grab a few like this, I guess. And a little bit of iron. Okay. I'll leave the recipe in there for now. And there's our piston. And there's a pulverizer. Okay.
You want to grab it?
Yeah,
Seeing that you're
sure.
going to place it.
I'm surprised you've not been
Okay.
shift-clicking recipes into the workbench and you've just been like putting them all one by one.
Oh, mostly because I'm just I remember a lot of recipes. I don't even look them up.
Okay. Well, all these were new though, so... anyway.
Not for the pulverizer. That's basically the old recipe.
So there's 3 engines which are now facing the opposite direction, but that's fine. I'll attach these conduits. Now, I believe with the changes, you no longer need to do the whole wrenchy thing to get them to draw power out. It just knows.
Oh, cool.
And let me think about how this is wired. What I'm going to do
You know.
is wire it like this and drop the pulverizer just here. Sorry, go on. You were saying, Rinka?
We do need something.
What's that?
Unless we're going to do it with buckets.
Oh yeah, we're just going to bucket it in for now. It's fine.
I'll go
Actually,
grab a couple
not.
of buckets then,
I'm
so.
going to for 2 of them. I'm going to do something different, but I'm not quite there yet. And if I'm going to do that, I might have to change the way I've just placed all these engines in. Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's just grab all this stuff. Right. This is going to make it a little harder, actually. Because I'm going to want... Yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to change the way I'm doing this. This will be fine. Let's get our cables down here underneath. And I'm going to want a battery.
You do know the problem with putting power cables on the top makes it more annoying to hook up hoppers and such.
I'm not going to put them on the top.
Ah, okay, that's going to be the backside. Okay.
No, I'm just going to build our stuff over here, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. I'm going to do it on the side. Look, this whole system is going to be moved somewhere at some point, so I'm not that fussed about it. So now we've got those, and 2 of these engines are going to be hooked up with the portable tanks by placing the portable tank here and changing my input at the bottom to an output. And now it's feeding it in that way. And then I can just manually fill with a bucket the one in the middle. Like so. That's done. I still got extra there. I'll just put that back in. And I guess I can just get them to turn on by ignoring redstone signals.
They're already turned on, the powering up on the inside.
Oh, are they? Alright, I'll take that to low then, that's fine.
This one is already filled up, the pulverizer.
Oh wow, that's really fast. Alright, let's go over some of this stuff. So, this can store 48,000 RF, which is now redstone flux, that's new to this thermal expansion, and uses up to a maximum of 14 RF. Over here is our magmatic dynamo. They have an internal storage, which it's currently filling. They generate 80 RF, which is twice as good as the steam dynamos, which is the one which you use with coal, which most people start off with. We're jumping straight to magmatic here. You'll notice that the power output now has dropped down to 4 RF per tick. And that's because it's not perfect. What it will do is, as it doesn't need any more power anymore, it's actually dropping its power usage so that it saves on lava. So yeah, basically the engines have powered themselves down to a very, very small running power quantity, if that makes sense. Now, I don't want to waste too much power, which we will be doing like this, so I believe our next step is to make a battery. So let's go and do that, Monika.
Yep.
Okay. And I know that at least one of the things for a battery is we want a block of redstone. So let me just grab that. And they're called cells. We'll be
The
going...
leadstone energy cell.
Yeah, starting with the leadstone energy cell. The conductance coil, that's good, right. So, I believe you've got the electrum. In fact, you might have a bunch of these materials here.
Can you place the red block in the middle?
Oh, okay, you've already done it. Okay, so that's our leadstone, and that's just glass and lead. So if you grab it, and we can actually upgrade it to hardened by adding 4 invar ingots around, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Yeah, you might want to place the energy cell in the middle and just remove the lead in the corners.
Sorry? Are you looking at a different workbench to me? Right, the energy cell frame's in the middle, and I've got invar top, up, down, left and right, and that's what the recipe here is saying.
But for some reason it's not responding.
Okay, maybe you do need this other recipe then, so let's take the second recipe that's on the bottom. We need the invar...
Oh.
Okay.
And last but not least, we're going to need another redstone conductance coil. I've got the electrum. I'll go run to this bench and make one. Oh.
Just clear it out.
After removing everything in here. That is a conductance coil.
Okay.
Let's see if that recipe responds then.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yes, it does.
Crazy. Okay.
That was pretty weird.
Yeah, well now that answered our question off camera of why there was 2 recipes. So I'm just going...
one's broken.
I'm going to remove that there and place our hardened energy cell like so. Well, actually, I'm going to remove it again just because I didn't see which way I placed that down. Let's put it that way. Okay, so now that I'm facing this way, I know that by using our configurations here, I can actually change the config. So input is coming from the right hand side, so that's good, it's set to blue. At the moment it's sending energy out the bottom, but actually I want to send it out this way, so I believe if I turn it to orange it will start sending power out. And it's currently filling up. This will actually, that's why I upgraded it, the leadstone energy cell has a maximum input and output I believe of 80 RF per tick, whereas a hardened energy cell has a maximum output of 400 RF per tick. They also store different quantities, so a leadstone energy cell only stores 400,000 RF, and the hardened one stores 2 million RF. And there's upgrades
Not
to
a bad
these
number.
as well, so there's a redstone energy cell, which is the upgrade here, and then there's resonant energy cell.
Watch out, fire, we've got a creeper in front of the door.
Okay, that's fun. I've got a better sword than you, I guess. Oh no, you've got it. You've got the same sword. Okay, so now we've got like some power storage, so that when we move, we can actually keep some of this stuff. Next step to doing this is I'm actually just going to get it going here. I'm going to change the configs as well. So I'm going to set it so that the top is set to blue as an input. I'm going to set the right hand side as an output. And we can see here, actually I'm glad I did this test because it's actually using energy and grabbing it from the cube, so that's fine. Cool. Right, next machine, Malinka, you ready to build another machine?
Yeah, give me a second, I was just going to grab something we might need for that.
I don't think we need any ender pearls, although one of our ender pearls has grown. I'll grab it while I'm here.
No, I was grabbing a bucket of water.
Oh, okay. There was buckets. There's an infinite water source in the house.
Yeah, true enough. At least I think we're both thinking about the... what's it called again? The igneous extruder?
No, I wasn't actually. I was thinking about the cyclic assembler, which I've asked you to make if you can, please.
Oh, okay. Cyclic assembler, where are you?
We can make an igneous
Somewhere in this
extruder
big
as
ass
well.
list.
That's not a bad plan, but that requires a bit more machinery than I was expecting to make this episode.
Okay. Let's see. Can you make a wooden chest while I'll go prepare another machine frame?
Okay. Done.
Why am I doing it this way? I'm an idiot.
There we go. There's machine frames.
Do I have gold? No. Take the gold.
Okay. You're gonna need two lots of tin gears as well.
Ooh, yeah, we're going to be needing... do I have the wood for that?
I've got tin there. Here's some wood. I'll grab some more for you. Just do that. Oh. Okay. You beat me to it. Sticks will get used for
Have
gears
tin,
at some
though.
point. Tin's in there.
Ah, tin.
I've prepped it pretty good. At least that chest. Okay, and if you shift the recipe in, you'll need the chest. Now it will work.
Yes, it is. There it is.
Okay, and then I believe, and I'm may have to remember this, but if you add, is it like that? Maybe not. What's it called? A schematic. Oh, have I got the wrong colour dye?
Two paper and a dye.
Yeah, I've got light blue.
Blue dye.
Yeah, I got the wrong
Ah.
colour. Damn it.
Okay,
thought
will
that
we be
was
back
good.
after this commercial, or do we have a
No,
blue
we've got
ready to
lapis,
go?
it's fine.
No.
No need for commercial breaks.
Oh, never mind then. I wasn't sure if you had blue dye.
Yep. I think we need one schematic actually. Come to think of it.
Let's see. Depends on the types of sandstone we want to make.
I want smooth,
Never mind,
don't
we only have one assembler anyway. We only have one assembler at the moment.
Okay. Well, consider making a second assembler actually while I'm putting this part together. Because you're right, to make sandstone. No, wait a minute. It's just 4 sand, isn't it, to make sandstone?
Let's see. Yep. But there are different patterns of sandstone. 4
Yeah, we just
sandstone
want
together
smooth
makes chiseled.
We just want smooth sandstone.
Okay, then we only need one,
Yeah,
I
okay.
think.
Okay, so...
Smooth sandstone is... Oh, that's 4 basic sandstone together to make smooth. So yes, it's 2 cyclic assemblers.
Oh, okay. Right, then you grab that. Oh, we're getting gravel. I forgot about that. We'll have to do something about ditching the gravel at some point. But for now, that's fine. In the schematic over here, I can actually place... Oh. I must go in here. In there, and I know that 4... Oh, wow. I've forgotten how to do this stuff. I thought you just placed the recipe in there. God damn it. Schematic in there. I'll be right back while I work out how to use cyclic assembler machine. I thought I knew... Oh, wait a minute, there's a help here. Redstone control, configuration, how items need requires redstone flux to operate. Well, I know that, which I'll move the power over there shortly. Config, schematic. Weird. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've worked out what the problem was with the schematic. It took ages of messing around, and I tried all sorts of different ideas to automate it, and then I worked out what was up. So it's not written down anywhere, or you won't find any guides on this, so, well, at least I couldn't find any guides. So consider this one of the first guides on how to make that work. So, we're actually missing a machine, and it's a machinist workbench, and we actually need some tin, some copper, a chest, and a crafting bench. So let's get our crafting bench on a go. We'll get a chest, which I saw we needed. I also need some tin, which Malinka, you probably either got in your inventory, or I'll just grab some from in here. Here we go. I've got it.
Let's see, I've got 6 tin left. It's back in the chest here.
It's fine. I got it. So here's a machinist's workbench. I don't think it needs any power, and I don't. It's basically like a complicated crafting table, and I'll show you it here. And you can put in a schematic into the workbench, and you can just use it as a crafting bench. So if I've put, I don't know, a chest in here, and then I can just grab the chest from here, or I can write it to to the schematic. If I write it to the schematic here, then it's going to do that. And if I place the components in for the planks in here, then all of this goes from red to white, and I can actually just pull out a chest, for example. So that's generally how to do it, and you can store free schematics in here. However, that's not quite what we're going for, and instead I'm going to take some of our sand that we've got and clear our crafting grid and write our schematic in here. And if I just overwrite it, then it's 4 sand equals sandstone. I can now take that schematic, plug it into my cyclic assembler, which I'm going to have to move around and bugger with actually. Let me do that quick, otherwise that's going to cause me problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the cyclic assembler to the side here and adjust my configurations. So if I clear the configurations and now put at the back of the machine, I want it to take its inputs, and on the right hand side of the machine I want the output. So back of the machine over there, oh sorry, I didn't, that's the back of the machine. Sorry, back of the machine, that's the bottom of the machine, isn't it? Am I just being derpy? Yeah, that's the back of the machine. And you can see, look, it's actually emptied the stuff out. So the back of the machine is over here with the input, and onto the right hand side of the machine is the output. So that's good. And now I'll just close this gap up. I don't actually need to see it. I need the sandstone to output over here for a reason. You made another cyclic assembler, didn't you?
Yes, and I was just going to pick up some sandstone to force that recipe as well.
Can you also bring a bunch of cobble, please?
Cobble. How much do you need?
Just however much stack, that's fine. So anyway, the cobble gets turned into sand. The sand through the cyclic assembler gets turned into sandstone automatically. Bear in mind this is using a little bit of power as it does it, but it's working. And can you put the cyclic assembler, I've given it to me, if you can.
Oh, sorry, I'm making a schematic for that.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the assembler, here's the schematic.
Okay. And now if I place that here, and you know what? Did I make a chest earlier? I didn't know. Perfect. That'll do for now. I'm just going to do it through chests. That wasn't the original plan, but that's fine. On the left hand side is our input, on the right hand side is our output, and the schematic that's just been made, if I place it in here,
Just need power now.
oh yeah, thanks. I did wonder what the last thing was that was missing. Power. And now it's making it and placing it in here. Hey, that took way longer than I expected it to. I thought it was going to be like the easiest machine ever to build. Now all we need to do is just stuff this pulverizer to the gills with cobble. We can do that by placing a hopper or something on top or whatever to auto-craft. I think we'll expand this so that we'll have an auto-cobble generator above this, but for now we'll just be manually feeding cobble into here to create sand, which will get pushed into the cyclic assembler to make sandstone on this one. And the sandstone gets pushed into here, which will eventually turn into smooth sandstone. Awesome. And then we're going to build Persepolis using the materials of smooth sandstone that we don't have to worry about crafting up like a bitch all the time. Actually, considering we actually had another plan on what we we're going to do this episode. However, this episode took way longer than I expected. So we're going to actually wrap it up here. But you can see here we've got our lava tanks, which is doing really well. We've got an energy cell. We've got auto-generating of sandstone. I think we've done reasonably well, even if it didn't go as smoothly as I'd have liked. Mostly because the way of using a cyclic assembler has changed, and this schematic thing over here is completely redundant. It doesn't do anything anymore. So, yeah, it obviously needs an update. But anyway, we worked it out eventually. So I think from me and Malinka, we're going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, as per usual. And hoping...
Before you complete Fire, give me half a second, please.
Okay.
I might have something to show then. Let's see, I'll grab one that...
Okay, we recovered from a crash. So, as we were saying,
Yeah.
you were grabbing a bucket of lava from the tanks, which you've done, I believe. And you've...
So we're going to use the bucket to use this machine. An igneous extruder. Fire, if you would please add some water to it.
oh, I'm going to have to do it this way. Like so. There we go.
Yep. It's a very simple machine. The only thing that it has in components that you guys haven't seen in this season yet is a pneumatic servo. But those who have seen previous seasons know this machine quite well. It's basically a cobble gen. So what it'll be doing is generating cobble, feeding it directly into the pulverizer, which will end up into smooth stone sand for us in the end.
Yep. So that's good. We've got automated smooth sand that we can use to make what we need. So yeah, sorry, I was finishing up the episode. So I think from me and Malinka, thanks for watching. And yeah, if you've got any ideas for builds that we can do or any other comments, as per usual, leave them. We do enjoy that. So from myself and Malinka, thanks for watching. Bye.
Let's see you next time.